Certain foods can really act like skincare from the inside out. You just need to know what to eat and how to eat them. My name's Fiona. I'm a registered nutritionist based in the UK with a master's degree in nutritional medicine. And in my practice, I specialise in skin health, or what I like to think of as nutritional skincare. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 foods you can eat to support clear, smooth, glowing, healthy skin. I could have chosen more, but in the interest of keeping this video at a manageable length, we're sticking with 5. Before we get into this, I just wanted to go through a couple of things. Firstly, as we go through, I'm going to be referencing some science and some particular studies that have kind of informed this list. Not in a boring way, I promise, but the reason for that is that there's so much misinformation online about nutrition in general, and actually especially nutrition for skin health. So it's really important to me that you know that everything I'm saying is rooted in science and I'm not just making it up as I go along. The second point is my pet peeve with lots of these kind of what to eat for glowing skin articles or videos is that you can often come away with the impression that if you eat one type of berry, it's going to transform things for you. Sadly, that's not how it works. The power of nutrition comes from eating the right foods regularly and consistently. So also as we go through, I'm going to be giving you ideas for how to eat these foods with the idea that you can, start incorporating them, not necessarily daily, but regularly into your diet. So that being said, let's get into it. So the first food on our list is the humble tomato. The nutrition science here I think is really cool. One of the things that gives tomatoes their lovely rich red colour is a special compound called lycopene. When you eat lycopene through eating a tomato, it travels in your bloodstream and it goes to your skin and accumulates there, and it helps you to protect your skin from UV rays. I kind of think of lycopene like lots of tiny little red parasols that are being sort of hitched up all over your skin to protect you from the sun. There's actually a study that shows that when they gave people 40 grams of tomato paste for 10 weeks, they were less susceptible to sunburn. Now obviously that doesn't mean that you should skip the sunscreen. It just means that by eating tomato products regularly, that you can help to confer an extra layer of whole body protection from the sun. Now the trick here is that lycopene is most effective when the tomatoes are cooked and when you eat them with a healthy fat. My favourite way to do this is to get some cherry tomatoes, roast them and then serve them with a drizzle of olive oil. But it's also really easy just to incorporate tomato paste into things that you're cooking, like bologneses or pasta sauces. Number 2 is almonds. Lots of nutrition studies use supplements just because they're a lot easier to control and quantify. So it's actually quite rare to have a study that uses a whole food, but this study did. We gave a small group of postmenopausal women 60 grams of almonds daily, and at the end of 12 weeks they had significantly reduced wrinkles. I think that's pretty cool, and there are a couple of reasons for this. One is that almonds are rich in a particular type of fat called linoleic acid that has a big role to play in the structure and the barrier integrity of your skin. And number 2, almonds are super rich in vitamin E, which has an antioxidant anti-aging effect. Now obviously 60 grams of almonds is quite a lot to eat every day. You don't have to shoot that high immediately. I would go for a couple of handfuls of raw almonds. And actually, if you're the type of person who often finds you kind of reaching for a bag of crisps or potato chips, substituting that for almonds can be a really good move because you get the same kind of satisfying crunch. So honestly, with almonds, I think the nicest way to enjoy them is just raw. They go really well with dark chocolate too. Food number 3 is chickpeas. Lots of beans, and particularly chickpeas, contain another special compound called galacto-oligosaccharides. Really long word, but what it is basically a special type of prebiotic fibre. And again, in this study, they gave people 1 gram of galacto-oligosaccharides twice a day, and after 12 weeks, it had significantly strengthened the skin barrier. Now, again, you could take a supplement, but I actually prefer to do this with foods. You can get that same dose of galacto-oligosaccharides if you eat about 200 grams of chickpeas, which is typically half a can. Now, my favourite way to eat chickpeas is blitzed up into hummus with a little bit of lemon juice and olive oil and tahini, but honestly they're really versatile. You can chuck them over salads, you can stir them into stews. They're really satisfying and really filling as well. Number 4 is flaxseed. Now this is sometimes called linseed in the UK, but it's mostly called flaxseed. I actually think this is like a really undersung food. There is no such thing as a superfood, but I think flaxseed could come close. Now in this study, they gave women flaxseed oil for 12 weeks. And again, it had reduced skin sensitivity, strengthened the skin barrier, and boosted skin hydration. Now there's a really cool picture from this study. I'm going to see, hopefully, if I can show you it. You can see here, this is their skin before she supplemented with flaxseed oil, and here is her skin after she supplemented with flaxseed oil. As you can see, it's got a lot smoother and a lot plumper, kind of like applying an Instagram filter to your skin in real life. This study used flaxseed oil, but I don't actually like using flaxseed oil because it goes rancid really quickly. I prefer to use ground flaxseed. Again, so much you can do with ground flaxseed. I like it sprinkled over porridge. I like it sprinkled over yogurt in the morning. You can also stir it into stews, and it's really good at thickening sauces. In an ideal world, you would get your whole flaxseeds or your whole linseeds and grind them fresh every time. Just being honest, I don't have time to do that, so I don't do that. I buy pre-ground flaxseed and I keep it in the fridge. Fifth food is sardines. Now before you run for the hills, just hear me out. I know most people don't like this strongly flavoured oily fish, but it can be really good for your skin. The reason is sardines are a really good source of healthy omega-3 fats, but particularly the types of omega-3 fats called EPA and DHA, which dial down inflammation in your skin. So on really simple terms, the more sardines or the more oily fish you eat, the less red your skin can become. You can see this anti-inflammatory effect in this study, which showed that when they gave people 2 grams of EPA and DHA daily for 10 weeks, it significantly reduced acne breakouts in that time. I have a hack here for getting yourself to like sardines if you want to try them, and that is to have a really hot, heavy, sweaty workout, be really hungry, and then eat them. Couple of reasons why this works is after a sweaty workout, the kind of salty umami flavour of sardines is really satisfying. And then also eating anything when you're hungry, it makes it taste better. And if you've ever had to encourage a toddler to eat vegetables, you'll know all about that. Now, if you don't want to eat salmon, that's also fine. There are other oily fish you can choose, things like salmon and mackerel and herring. But I like sardines because they are often quite inexpensive, so it's a really good way to get them into your diet. Those are the 5 foods. Obviously there are lots more foods which help with our skin health, but I think those 5 are a really good place to start with. Final thing you should know is that eating for great skin is a marathon, it's not a sprint. But take heart, because your epidermis, which is the very top layer of your skin, regenerates roughly every 40 to 56 days. So that means that if you can incorporate these foods into your diet regularly, that you are going to start seeing a difference within a month or 2. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please press the like button, please subscribe, and that will help me bring you more videos on nutritional skincare. Thank you for watching.